on. 1, 2, 3. Evil Dojo in the house. The name is Dark Mage. What it do, buckaroo? Hope you are ready to join that Evil Dojo crew. You know what it do. We doing game dev. We doing it live. What rhymes with dev? What's up, everyone? Playing around with my setup and my look here. I gotta get some more coffee before we do anything else, though. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna turn on some dank tunes. I've been playing around with my SoundCloud music because not only do I gotta get some music made for this game at some point, and I might just use stuff I've already made. There's a contest going on this month on FNet. A lot of people don't know, but there is a FNet related music contest hosted by the Load Radio Hour. $1,000 up for grabs at the end of the month, plus a custom pressed LP vinyl, 4 tracks, preferably at least 1 vocal track. I'm going back through my old music, trying to get some inspiration, playing around with it at different speeds. And some of the things I've made in the past, which were kind of mid, not even my best stuff, but stuff I had fun figuring out how to do, sounds really good when either sped up or slowed down, depending on the track. I'd like to showcase some of that off while we're doing code stuff today. So sit back, relax, get a snack. It's almost lunchtime. I haven't eaten, but I have a bit of a offset dietary schedule because I'm a coffee addict, and I spend the first few hours of my morning drinking coffee, sometimes in conjunction with a little food. I'm not really hungry yet, though. I gotta get stuff done. I gotta drink water. I gotta get more coffee. But while I'm doing that, I'm gonna put on some music. Some of my own personal music at, depending on the track. This one is sped up at 1.5x. I think I have this playlist set to if the next track loads before I get back, it's going to play at 0.75, no matter what it is. I haven't listened to everything yet, but for what I have listened to and played around with the speeds on, there's definitely things that we can derive out of my existing works to have fun with. I need to pull up a chat window to manage my stuff here. And I think we're good to go. So I'll be right back. All right. Office space at 75%. Okay. I think we're ready to go. How does it look with the pentagram behind the terminal? I think it looks pretty cool. Hopefully it's not too distracting. I did some stuff off stream that I'd like to show off. We'll talk about what I did, and then we'll actually make something new. Figure out what comes next. Because the game's starting to feel really good, but there's like some tweaks that are going to need to be made. Got a little explosion now whenever the knife makes contact with an enemy. There's also a brief red flash when an enemy is damaged. You also notice that the eyeballs are coming in at different sizes, and they all require different numbers of hits to kill. That's because they now have hit points. This is going to be a hairy situation to deal with here. But one of the first obvious applications of throwing the knife becomes very obvious at this point, right? Because in the beginning, it was just a cool effect to be able to catch and throw the knife, right? It was just something I accidentally discovered. This is the entire basis of the game. I gotta be careful. I'm gonna get killed. That's a lot of eyeballs I can't hit, but hopefully, let's see if we can't clear a space here. I need some cooldown. Oof. There's a cooldown. Or a cooldown reduction. There's so many bats, there's so many eyeballs, but everything is still playing real smooth. See if we can't get to the top of this eyeball train. Oh no, I got hit. Fuck. I wasn't paying attention. God damn it. The system works. Very high frame count. Good frame rate still. I think we got like a little bit past 4 minutes or so on that previous run. Oh yeah. Whisper sounds fucking amazing. At slowed rate, holy shit. Oh, this is so good.
Cry louder, bitch. I only speak in whispers. I see you moan, and I can feel you quiver. Cry louder, bitch. I only speak in whispers. I see you moan. Cry louder, bitch. Cry louder, bitch. I only speak in whispers. I see you moan, and I can feel you quiver. Cry louder, bitch. I only speak in whispers. I see you moan. Cry louder, bitch.
Damn it. Ah, man. This is a hard game so far. Cry louder, bitch. I only speak in whispers. I see you moan, and I can feel you quiver. Cry louder, bitch. I only speak in whispers. I see you moan. Cry louder, bitch. Oh! The game over screen could be better. Of course. Fuck, I gotta pee. I'll be right back. Okay. I don't know how long I'm going to be able to work on stuff before I get interrupted or I have to check on Grandma or take Gracie out. But after I do stuff, I'm still going to be on pretty much all day. Whether or not I get interrupted, I'm just going to throw up a BRB when I am, and we'll deal with it. The blue knives need to stand out more somehow. What's up, viewers? How y'all doing? Let's see.
December 21st, infinite novelty. Crafting up codes, defining my reality.
Ooh.
Never gonna finish.
Man, I wish I still had the instrumental for
Action,
If You Can code.
Infinite novelty.
Or like a
21st.
vocalist version.
The start is the end, and the last is the first. You might catch me traveling through the past. It's a blast. I get nasty. Fuck you. I'm a gamma ray burst. Fuck you. I'm a gamma ray burst. Fuck you. I'm a gamma ray burst.
Check this out. It don't look right though.
I get nasty. I get nasty.
There needs to be like a blue outline. Charged knives also need to do extra damage.
I'm theoretical like tachyon particles. I hit you with diamonds and leave you in sparkles. I'm a demon, I cackles. I'm gonna leave you in shackles. You can't play with my Tetris, you got nothing to stack with. You ain't playing no games, you just high on cracked whips. I ain't got time for flies, so I've set up traps. You call yourself a runner, but you ain't running. They say that life is the lesson, so don't make it a teacher. But there's no I'm a student when I'm really a preacher. I'm boosting up my signal, so my sound will reach you. From the top of your attic, to the ground beneath you. In life after death, there might be no conquest.
When we clear the screen,
there's no avoiding this test. In life after death, there might be no conquest. The challenge is now. There's no avoiding this test. I need some more time to write the rest of this story. I'll spare you the details. The process is boring.
no, it's still kind of hard to see. Huh. Okay, it shows up a little better there, but now you can't see like the regular knife as good. But it's like more bright now. I just want to try and experiment here while I'm fucking around.
If you can't code, your brain is going to explode, rot, corrode, erode,
Oh, wow.
overload, like an electrode. your whole mind explodes.
That's
That's been
trippy.
walking on how many years now on death row? All because you think it would be good
Whoa.
to command your console. So post-mortem, your
This looks
family,
cool as
I
fuck.
will console. Shortly before I devour they soul, men they brains and bodies I now's control because everyone's got that missing hole.
This could be like an effect during like a scene transition or something. Yeah, you can't even see the soul shards. Boom. Okay. That's a cool effect. So what's next? All right, so we got some stuff to do. We're gonna change this track. There we go. Let's fucking go. But before we get rolling with all of this, I probably should grab the camera and take Grandma's dog out to pee. Check on them to make sure they don't need anything. Hope everyone is having a great Saturday. We're really just getting rolling here. Anyone chatting? So let's do that. . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . .
It's video game time, bitches.
AfterTouchBeats.com.
The geeky one is here. The freaky one be near. Grab onto the wheel, try to steer. Do you know what I like to do when I get bored? Plug into my cord and destroy the head grave lord, wielding my undead slayer plus 15 great sword that costs more time, money, and energy than you can even afford. Don't ask me why I did it for the horde. I can tell that I made you a little bit butt sore. You're probably like, what's this old whitey dissing me for? I'm blocking his ass now, won't see him anymore. What's wrong, bitch? You looking kinda scared. I can tell you're still asleep, you ain't even prepared for internet hate. You can't equate why I dared. I'm the grand total summation of your worst nightmares. My magic points are full, so it's time to cast flare. For a moment you're blinded, you can't see past the glare. This reality space-time done been ripped, it begins to tear. I know you fucking shit yourself, better check your underwear. Do you like poop? Gross, you're a fecophiliac. Brown crap, nitty gritty, half digested shit is wet. I've said a bunch of fucked up shit, but talent you do not lack. This is just a public service announcement. White girl butt crack, oh shit. He gone and did it. He murdering everyone and he leaving no witness. This is just his flex, a test of genetic fitness. You think his shit is personal, but really it's just business. Now everyone's like, ooh, no he didn't. This disease is so strong now even Apollo's got the sickness. Better hit the John before your draws get too messed. This is just a reminder of why I'm the motherfucking best. My life is RPG, max level, now I'm on a quest to put a rap game under extreme duress, including you, Will. I can tell you're stressed, afraid you will fall to my empirical conquest. Lord of the grave, well I'm lord of all space-time. Uber pirate, ninja wizard, lizard, criminal mastermind. Wanna be a bitch, then call me a bastard, fine. I've got a contract that I know you will definitely sign. Because you probably saw this coming, yeah, I'm fucking Satan. Pretty soon everyone around the world's gonna start hating. Because deep down you know what you equals masturbation. I'm just a mathematician and I form these equations.
Okay. This sounds pretty good, actually. Is game development profitable? I hope it is. But I've certainly heard bad stories. Some people make great games and they're never able to profit off of them. Kind of sad. It's very possible that I publish a game and nobody buys it. But at least I can say then that I've made a full game. Okay. Aloha to IRC. What's happening, chat fam? Thank you for watching. Appreciate all of the support. Thank you for telling me the game looks good. You know, I want to get real for a moment. Can I put myself on screen? Okay. I'll turn the volume down. I got too many fucking terminals. God damn. Okay, I want to get real for a moment. Like, one of the big problems with working on this game is moment to moment, there's not really much of a plan for what the end product is going to look like. We're just kind of seeing what it's going to look like by taking it to completion. Or trying to, for whatever definition of complete this is going to be. All that's important is that one, I got a general feel for a process of doing this in the future for future games. Um, Two, the game feels fun now. Like, if I can get a way for people to be able to alpha test at this point, like, we could almost say it's an alpha, I think. But there's two main modes of gameplay that I'm interested in doing. Uh, One is like an infinite kind of gameplay where we're just gonna throw like progressively harder and more enemies at you, and because everything's gonna be procedurally generated, the idea is that we want to have a beatable game that, like, for any given pattern of enemies generated, you can find a way to navigate that space. So we're probably going to need some more like intelligent power up generation. Like currently, the way that works is every time you collect 5 soul shards, power up spawns on the right hand side of the screen, moving at like speed 1 to the left. If it happens to go off screen or you collect it, of course, it disappears. But and also at the moment, I'm limiting it to like 10 power ups on screen because in previous versions, I began experiencing significant graphic slowdown whenever we have too many entities on the screen, which makes sense. But we don't really need that many entities on the screen yet, or maybe ever for this game anyway. So it was interesting kind of like figuring out like the bounds, of a CPU, of like a single CPU, as far as like what it could shit out on screen and all that sort of stuff. So two modes of gameplay, right? Infinite based, and the second one, the original plan was to make this kind of like an homage to Gradius or Gradius, however you pronounce that. I keep saying that. I think the Japanese pronunciation is Gurei Diasu. Gurei. Shout outs to my Japanese speaking homies. Shout outs to Konami. Don't sue me, but they will. Anyway, it's one of the problems with building a game like this. This is why I started off this camera rant. Besides there not really being much of a plan for the end product, is that at a certain point, every time I get something really cleanly implemented and it feels good and everything starts to feel like it's an upgrade, the next step after that, it's always deciding what to do next. And as we get things done, the space of possible things that we can do next grows towards infinity, right? Which is why we're making this to-do list. So game over screen's kind of boring. Complex movements, power-up tweaks, spawn rate for eyeballs, passing scale into the enemy generators. Now, for game design's sake, it probably makes more sense for us to have a constant scale whenever we have a generator. Because generally speaking, the enemies that we're going to be generating are all going to have a consistent something. Generator. Because at the moment, there's like we have an ability to turn a generator on and well, I should say we have a field in the generator struct to tell when it's active and it's not. We also have an offset to tell when to actually do the frame begin, which this is going to be really useful for scripting out waves of enemies. But we need like another counter of sorts to tell us how many times we want something to run before it gets toggled off, before we remove it. At the moment, we're not actually removing generators. So a generator is just an invisible entity with no sprite component. Let's get some music back on. Hi, Sodi. How did you learn programming? I'm self-taught. To begin with, I'm self-taught. But at a certain point, because I had no guidance, I felt it necessary and exciting that 10th grade year of high school, they offered Pascal. It was called computer math, but it was really a class on programming in Pascal. So in the 10th grade, I learned Pascal well enough to write a text-based blackjack game. Years before that, as a preteen, I learned QBasic on my own, and I wrote a calculator, and I began trying to write a text-based RPG. But you really can't do a whole lot without loops, or without knowledge of loops. Or recursion, or any of that stuff. Writing functions, etc. Oh yeah, we need to clean up the generator code. Alright, we're gonna do that right now. This needs to be refactored as fuck. I'm gonna take some medicine. I'm gonna put myself on camera, and we're gonna do that. All this is for eyeball.
Stay in the cut. Grandma's garage box fan on my wall. Red oak, broken, break your face, grab claw. Pull up with that stick, nut, check your neck with it. I don't give a shit, fucking spit, you're dead with it. Moving fast, staying still, time to chill and pay some bills. Got a lot of time to kill, so I thought I would make a meal. But to do that first, I gotta rob and steal. Bending your will to my fingertips of steel. Always kill the game, and that's never going to change. My name is Dark Mage, and I am inside your brain. Fake skid chatters always riding on my dick. Motherfuckers so old, they always make me sick. Y'all got halitosis, all y'all chats are corrosive. All y'all sleep on me, because I am explosive. Evil dojo when I ride, take a good long look inside. My soul is your own and I've taken over your mind.
Now, a problem with this... Well, no, it's not a problem, really.
Shadows are just misfits. EFNet, don't regret, can't resist it. 904 be my motherfucking business. But 210 and 512 where my heart is. I do not fart, bitch, I am fucking darkness. Pizza game on point, none of y'all are a part of this. Tiny ones do not know about this largeness. Calculate my wins, y'all cannot touch my margins. I own 2 high juice Nick. Weave gave me money, Wolsey even saved my Nick. So hot that I am melting your realness. Can you even feel this? I need a grill, bitch. Fake chats, take a seat. Kratom time to hit the street. Beating up these pussies like I teriyaki jerk my meat. You ain't a real one unless you can take the heat. Bow down to your code god, I'm a lead freak in the chat game, hand up There's a lot of people out there talking shit today. Time to put everybody in their fucking place. I feel this. Yeah. I don't give a shit. Throw you in a ditch. Slit your fucking throat. Coming for you kids. I don't give a shit. Throw you in a ditch. Slit your fucking throat. Coming for you kids. Hey, I don't give a shit. Throw you in a ditch. Slit your fucking throat. Coming for you kids. Hey, I don't give a shit. Throw you in a ditch. Slit your fucking throat. Coming for you kids. Hey, I need some fucking weed. I've got a fucking dream. Kill the fucking all. Now it is time to sleep. I need some fucking weed. I've got a fucking dream. Kill them fucking all. Now it is time to sleep. Load up my gun. My game number one. I'm flying so high. Shoot straight for the sun. Load up my gun. My game number one. I'm flying so high. Shoot straight for the sun. Hey, Lord, son of God. Rise up to the top. Kill them fucking all. Let God sort them out. Or the son of God. Rise up to the top. Kill them fucking all. Let God sort them out. No hesitation. I fuck with no patience. Fuck boys are just hating. Can't fuck with no Satan. You think that I'm playing? This is my creation in my space station. Future just still waiting. Just blazing on haze. Sing Amazing Grace. This is just a taste of what I'm pumping in your face. Sing a serenade. Sharpen up my blades. Cut into you deep. Life starts to fade.
Alright, let's see that works. Uh-oh. I commented out something earlier. There we go. Oh man, this sounds really good slowed down. Pop on IRC and then get back to the screen. Yeah, I have a good mic. Like, if you want to hear me swallow. Or I'll even turn the music off or pause it for a moment, just so you can hear, so I can see the audio from my swallow sound. I'm gonna have the mic right up in my face just for you, Octo. I just have a good mic. But you also have to remember that I have unique esophageal issues. What's happening, Shrew? How you doing? Hell yeah. So, fun story about the microphone. First of all, the music's not too loud while I'm talking, is it? But fun story about the mic. So I got the mic over a year ago, right? Like while I was still living at my apartment before I moved in with the family to help take care of grandma. And I couldn't use the microphone on anything other than my laptop. And I couldn't figure out why for the longest time. Well, as it turns out, this microphone requires USB 3.0. And it took me forever to figure this out. Like, it's a great quality microphone, but I couldn't figure out that I needed USB 3.0 just to use it. And my desktop didn't have any USB 3.0 ports at the time. So I bought an entire fucking card just for that. Thankfully, this new desktop I got came with an abundance of USB 3.0 ports built in. And so I don't have to worry about a lack of interfaces for high-speed data transfer, such as recording my coffee gulps.
If a woman ever gave me crap, I'd say, "Hey, you gotta do my laundry."
A woman pooping out her boobs is not good imagery.
You can't be serious. You people like this?
Killing this game every single day. Posted up in your lane, popping shots at your brain. Killing this game every single way. Money made, fucking paid, lock you up, now you stay. Welcome to the evil dojo, we got that sick flow. We stay lit up, even when we on the low. Don't give a fuck what you think you know. I'm writing this fast, I'm rapping real slow. Time to tiptoe around my damn home. You know I stay blazed when I'm in the zone. Got some skills to hone. Turn these keys into bones. What's my fucking name? Tetragrammaton. Yeah, I'm number one under the fucking sun. When I pull my gat, all you bitches start to run. Turn your ass to trash. Smoking on this gas. I keep my mouth clean when I'm eating ass. Time for black mass. I cast a dark ritual. Got no fucking soul. So why so spiritual? Paint a picture for you. Call that shit wanna die so I can live happily. So I can live happily. I want to kill the President of the United States of America.
And my slowed down music is fucking fire. Holy shit. I don't mean to ride my own dick right now, but goddamn.
Yo, I'm coming around with a sick flow, but you don't even know about the code I already wrote a long time ago when I was stoned in my damn home. Now you think you know, but you don't even got a fucking clue. Picture didn't happen.
Yeah, Octo, welcome to the Evil Dojo show.
You're looking mad foolish.
I didn't think you knew,
You know the feds watching.
you knew what you were tuning into, right? Like,
Why are you acting whack? Why are you acting black? Why you say your nation's number one what again, Zach? The only real thing that Zach's fears is his own gypsy fucking tears. Shit is real. I've got a lot of beef, man, so thought I would cut a deal. Pack this shit up, serve it up like a dollar value meal. The only thing political is throwing them sausages. Pigs gonna fry, kill them all. No hostages. So what skills do you have, Zach? You talk a lot of bullshit, and that is straight facts. I know you helped put Weave in fucking prison. You're a federal skid scumsucker getting fucked by the system. We've got a lot of games. Stay in your fucking lane. You know just what to say. Dark Mage is my name. You know what to say, Dark Mage, Dark Mage.
I definitely gotta get some female vocals up on that. If I want to win the contest, I need female vocals, and not AI generated female vocals, like real ass woman singing on the track.
President Bush was in a secret society at Yale called the Skull and Bones. His dad was too, and they all worship Satan.
President Bush worships Satan?
In my personal opinion, absolutely. Welcome to hell post 9/11. One of all terrorists goes straight to heaven. Shoot us with the hot straight down to ground zero. Everyone who died was a motherfucking hero. Sorry, I get emotional when I talk about this shit. But it
you know what we can add in?
George Bush was a bitch, a puppet, a tool, a pawn of war. Took all of our troops on an Afghan tour. Alhamdulillah, I praise the devil, dropping them bombs on straight heavy metal. Lots of people died, but we might have deserved it. The great Satan Lucifer, America's working. Penis bumping missile bitches get to jerking. Eating carbon lunch box, you need a new merkin. Chopping up your body parts, call me the surgeon. Need a new body, your inner cell emerging. Got some loose change, I'll give you the story. Larry Silverstein got all of the glory. Check out the music that came out that day. If God hates us all, then we better fucking pray. Al-Qaeda, ISIS, Taliban, Jihad. The CIA funded the war is fraud. Just as fake as the one true God. Lord of many faces, bitch, show me what you got. And one of the Skull and Bones initiation rituals is that to get in, you have to lie naked in a coffin and masturbate in front of the older members. But the really messed up thing is that since former President Bush Sr. was also a member, he requested to be there to watch his son's initiation. So he watched his own son masturbate. President Bush masturbated in front of his dad. Yeah, it's pretty gross.
Shoutouts to Trevor Moore. Rest in peace, buddy. Fucking love you, man. God, I wish I got to meet that guy in person before he died. Can't believe he died 2 weeks after Mom. That shit's gonna fuck me up forever. Like, I wish I get famous just to be able to talk about the influence that both Trevor Moore and Mom had on my life. Because that's a multi-part series on its own. So, when we're adding in a new data structure, there's two things you have to do right away. You have to add it to the main, and you have to add it to the cleanup. And then you can do whatever the fuck you want with it, because you've already taken care of shutting it down. So as an example of this, and we have a fuck ton of maps here, right? Was it really Octo? That's really impressive if so. Not even the guy who got me into Gen 2 used Gen 2 first. Like, I was introduced to Gen 2 in like 2004, 2005. But he snail mailed me Fedora Core 4. No, it was Fedora Core 2. It was either 2 or 4. But it was 4 CDs sent over USPS. And then my high school math teacher, or my math team coach, I should say, got a bulk order of Ubuntu 6 CDs. And at my university, they had a Fedora Core and then Ubuntu installed on most of the main lab machines. But I got good at installing Gen 2 with the minimal install. And in fact, my preferred way to do Gen 2 is not even using the Gen 2 installer itself. It's the last every time I've done it has been with System Rescue CD. Like, when I install Gen 2 nowadays, I prefer to do it using System Rescue CD. That's a fucking useful tool. I hope it's still like a thing. 3D Studio Max. I've never used that. That sounds cool though.
Eraser, like the end of a pencil. Front of the line, periodic, elemental. Flows like mental, looks like a caveman. Expecting me to behave, man? I've got another plan.
Alright.
Time to wild out. Let this hard epic child out. Time. Erase.
Um, what was I? Oh yeah, so whenever we add a new data structure, like a new map to the game at the moment, there's like three things that you have to do first. You add it to the main, like whenever you realize, oh hey, I want to create a new component. Oh hey, I want to do this, that, whatever. First thing you do, you add it to main, right? And we're adding knife charges and possibly getting rid of his knife. Secondly, you go into cleanup, you declare it as an extern data structure, and we add it to a handful of functions. Cleanup entity marked for deletion, and cleanup data structures. So cleanup data structures gets called whenever we need to actually dump like the game state and start from scratch or something, like for instance on game over. It's also called at the beginning of the game. That way it's just kind of like easy logic. But then secondly, cleanup entity marked for deletion runs to get rid of anything that might be actually marked for deletion. We just run through all our data structures and try deleting them. This is probably not efficient, but it's working right now. So we add erase ID call for knife charges in that function because we now have a data structure that has it, and whenever a knife gets marked for deletion, or any other entity for that matter, any of the maps that contain information regarding a component that we've defined will be stored and need to be gotten rid of so that we're not like storing old information in our maps. This all happens like frame by frame. It's all very fast. A lot of shit's happening. So knife charges and is knife, right? Like if we have a value in knife charges, then we don't need is knife anymore. I figured this out recently with explosion frames, right? The way that I handle the explosion, which we may or may not keep, or we may change it out for some other animation. The way that we do this is we just chunk an integer into explosion frames whenever we create a new explosion, and when the timer runs out, we remove it. So we can actually do something similar for knife charges, but we don't actually have to like decrement the knife charge counter. We can just reference it whenever a knife actually collides with an enemy and see how much damage we need to do. That way, if you catch a knife and then throw it, because it's spinning, it's got like a charge 1, and then charge 2, it turns blue and spins faster, and then every additional charge after that. Currently, there's a huge speed up. I probably need to modify that. Whenever you catch and throw a knife, whenever you catch multiple knives and throw it, like, let's say you catch 3 knives, that's like factor 3. So every additional charge increases the velocity, the rotation, and once you get to 2+, it turns blue. And when you start throwing knives with the shotgun effect, it starts to look really cool, and you get into a really interesting gameplay workflow, and by throwing enemies that have like higher HP requirement, we're gonna make it really. I'm gonna make you work. So, whenever we spawn a knife, right? This is a big ass function too. I need to clean the fuck out of this. So like for instance, we have a component kind of by checking how many power-ups of largeness we've collected, and the scale of the knife at that point becomes 1 plus 0.1 times the largeness factor. If you haven't collected the power-up, it's 0, so there's no modification. The speed is current knife speed, which is a factor of like how many things you've picked up. And if you have a knife charge, then the velocity becomes a factor of the knife charge. Might be too fast. Hmm. I was saying something about spawn knife, right? Oh, right. So we have to pull over extern knife charges. Now we can use it in spawn knife. And I believe current knife charge, or no, knife charge is the value. So right here is where we decrement that. So every time you fire a knife after collecting charge, that charge goes down by 1 whenever you fire it. So when we fire the knife, we can assign a value to knife charges, and we can trust that when the knife gets deleted, it gets removed from knife charges, so we don't have to worry about management right now because we already did that. So in knife collision, oh, this is spawn. This could probably be refactored. So y'all didn't see me implement spawn small explosions, but it's basically just another entity that lasts for a small amount of time on screen. I could probably do, and you know, you can actually change the color mod on the texture to be all red, and it kind of looks like a blood explosion. But I don't know exactly what I'm going to keep and what I'm going to change. But playing around with it and seeing it actually work is fun. Hope you enjoy those gulps. They're free. Courtesy of Evil Dojo Coffee. Superior to Starbucks in every way. Do, 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 do. Knife charges, right? Oh no, no, we will not be able to get rid of it. Wait. Oh shit. We're not going to be able to get rid of his knife. I think. I might have to do something clever or not. Huh? Oh, we never pulled in the map. So we still have to pull in the map for knife charges. See, the problem is there's not going to be much of a difference between querying a map for a value that doesn't exist and actually querying the map for a value that's 0. Like, there's literally no difference. But we have to be careful to make sure that only knives are checked on knife charges for that to work. So for the moment, we're just going to work with 2 maps for knives like that. It shouldn't be that big of a deal. So this should do more damage now. But the eyeballs are 1. And handle eyeball generator. God, I hope I don't get fucking copy struck because of my goddamn washer and dryer. Creative licensing, bitch. Fuck you, Samsung. Alright, so eyeballs are 2x and they require 2 hits to die. Or we can charge a knife up and it kills it in 1 shot. Check that out. Alright, so let's do 4x. We also don't want a cooldown reduction. on the eyeball that we're generating, we don't want a cooldown reduction for testing. We're just gonna leave that big. So every 4 seconds, there will be a new eyeball. So now we got a 4x eyeball. It's going to require 4 hits to kill. 1, 2, 3, 4. So watch this. You catch the knife, throw it, catch the knife, throw it, 2 hits, right? Catch the knife twice, throw it fast, that's a 3-point hit, hit it one more time, dead. 4 damage. I can do math. I went to grade school. Don't let anyone ever tell you, wait a second, there shouldn't be a cooldown reduction, what the fuck? Oh, wait. Oh, I set the cooldown reduction on the bat to 0. I'm retarded. God damn. I meant to do no cooldown reduction for the eyeball. So, one of the things that we also want to do today is pass the scale into the generator. So that way I can tell it to make multiple generators spawning different size eyeballs with different damage if I wanted to. And actually, just for shits and giggles, let's make it fucking 8x. It might be off screen and it might not render, which would be a bug in my code. Okay, no, it's working. It's a big fucking eyeball. It's like a boss eyeball. The reward for a big damage enemy at the moment, still only 1, but we'll figure that out. I got damaged. Oops. I might be able to shove 4 bats in. There we go. What? Oh, fuck. Man, okay. Uh... Oops. So there's going to be more and more bats that start coming on screen. As you can see, we're able to take those eyeballs out a little bit faster now because I'm moving faster and I can catch my knives faster as a result. Oops, dead. Oops. Damn. In the beginning of the game, the cooldown period is enough to throw you off. Like, you can only fire a knife so often, right? And you only have 2 that you can fire to begin with. So if you fire 2 and you leave your mouth open, the next one won't fire until one of those knives is either off screen or it hits with an enemy. Once it hits with an enemy or it goes off screen, it returns to your inventory. But that's why, like, at the beginning, you have this variable max num knives, and there's a power up to increase that so you can fire more knives. In addition, there's the speed of the knife, as well as how often between knife fires can a knife fire. That's the cooldown. Oops. Alright, so we got the spray power up, which adds a random Y velocity. Oops. This is actually pretty good. Enemy bullets will be coming soon. So the brown knife throws an additional knife on top of the knife that you fire, right? Now, why would I do this? So the first effect is that it basically doubles or increments the amount of damage that you do per hit. But additionally, when combined with the green knife, results in a shotgun effect. And as you can see, catching the knife with the shotgun effect in place results in some serious firepower. It also allows you to fire your knives quite fast, so you can kind of get ahead of the mob. Ah, shit. Fuck. Ah, man. The the cooldown reduction on the bats is probably too high. Plus 4 bats every 4 seconds. Let's try 5 seconds. Alright, no cooldown reduction, so this will be just like a constant rate playthrough. No additional pressure added. Right, we got the shotgun. Two minutes in. So there's going to be like an average time to like get the shotgun effect, and that's going to be like the peak or a peak point where some major pressure should start coming in to the player. Like if you haven't gotten the shotgun at a certain point when I start spawning harder enemies like this, you better work pretty hard to kill stuff, otherwise you're going to die. Taking multiple things out at once too also feels really good. But at this point, I'm pretty significantly powered to take on anything that I'm spawning, so I'm pretty satisfied with this aspect right now. We can take these 4 HP eyeballs out basically with one button press because we're firing like 4 knives all at once. Let's see how long it takes for the moon to get all the way over. Because also, I want like that to be a function of like when the boss appears. Like, however many things we do and however fast the moon is moving, I want it such that when the moon hits the other side, that's like when we decide to spawn the first boss. So depending on how fast things are happening will also determine that kind of stuff. See, in some cases, because of the way the spread works, you can actually fire at it and straight up not hit anything, or only part of your knives hit something. But if you're close enough, see, if you fire while moving, and see, we've got some charge built up there. You can catch the knives real fast and then have a charge on the next couple shots. But at a certain point, the knives will be moving faster than you can move, and you won't be able to catch them anymore. But it feels pretty good right now. Like over 6 minutes to get to the other side. I don't think it's looped around, right? $7 minutes for a first level and a shoot 'em up's kind of a long time. I think it's about time for lunch, though. .96 frames per second. Yeah, let's go ahead and commit that. So we're tracking knife charges now and applying it to the damage that we do. Let's turn on some tunes. Get that music back. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna take a break for lunch. Yeah, it's lunchtime. Peace. We'll be back.